Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to vlog 19. I've just realised I've wore a shirt the same colour as the wall. Yeah, definitely, good choice. I'm trying to see if I can move this light so it's a bit of a better. Is that better? That's a bit better. So hello, how are you doing? Thank you for coming back for vlog 19. And this week we're talking about some challenges that you might face when you're starting up a business. And yesterday we spoke about one of the very real problems that you face in terms of entrepreneurial isolation. And even though you're technically not alone, you've obviously got your friends and family and you've got people that you meet and everything, it feels lonely at times. It feels as if sometimes you're the only person going through it. And we suggested that a good thing to do would be to get in touch with all your local networking organisations and start networking and actually find some friends, some business friends who are going through the journey at the same time. And they're the ones that you want to go out and have a wee moan and a bitch with. You don't want to come and bitch to your friends about this really tough day when they think you're Richard Branson living the perfect life, digging up treasure in a deserted beach. So tomorrow the vlog is going to be shot in Dubai, which is so exciting, and I've got one of my colleagues out with me, Laura, so I'm hoping she'll play a part in the vlog, and hopefully that will reinforce the message that you're not alone on the journey, and as you get more successful and as you get further along, more people will come into your life to help you with the different stages that you're at. So today what we're going to talk about is some of the badder, less good, some of the less healthy choices that you will make when you're an entrepreneur. And this is just touching on a very important subject which we'll probably delve into over the next few weeks and months ahead that you've got me here. But healthy living and healthy eating and mindfulness and awareness of your mental health and all these things are absolutely crucial. You're going to put your body through a lot, you're going to put your brain through a lot, and you're putting yourself really through the mill. You've got to make sure you're ready for that, and that comes through physical health, mental health, emotional well-being, and there's a lot of things which don't help with that and don't contribute. Things like sugar, caffeine, alcohol. There's probably entrepreneurs out there who turn to harder drugs as well. I don't know how they manage it. I can't even run a business sober, never mind out of it. So there's several choices that you can make which aren't going to help you in the long run. And I think the biggest ones are the comfort eating and the over caffeinating yourself. It's like constant coffee just to keep going with the day, and the drinking when it's not, like for example, you'll go home after a tough day, and people do this with a job as well. You'll go home after a tough day and you'll put the dinner on, have a glass of wine or a bottle of beer, and it'll just almost be like a kind of habit. But there's also a part of that which is stress relieving as well. So you're going home and you're thinking, oh God, I've just had this awful day and I can't get the answer to this problem and I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm just going to have a beer. And that's not always the best answer. If you're having one or two, it's totally fine. But you can see some examples of people who would then totally, we've got a great term in Scotland, rip the arse out it. And it'll be like, they'll just stay drunk for an entire year or years to cope with their problems. You don't want to get to that stage. And if you read some of the stories of extremely successful people in this world who've been there, there's usually a point where they decide to stop doing whatever it is they're doing that's been holding them back, and they start to live a healthier life. Next week we're going to be touching on the kind of stress and overwhelm, which is a killer in itself. But living an unhealthy life and trying to live that life at such a fast pace can also be a killer. And high blood pressure and weight gain, lack of sleep, all these things are contributing factors in you not being healthy enough to run your business. You need to have all your faculties about you. You need to be 100% switched on. You need to be able to respond to things really, really quickly. And the difference that I've noticed being in Kuwait and not having the temptation of alcohol at all, just, eating relatively healthy, drinking lots of water, it makes a huge difference. One thing in Kuwait though is the food is amazing. The desserts that they have like 15 different types of desserts for your dinner that you can try. So the temptation for me here is more sugar, if you like. But the big thing that alcohol and sugar and caffeine and all of those things stop you doing is having a good night's sleep. They stop you getting your rest, and they stop you waking up the next day feeling fresh. And then what happens is you rely on them more and more. Exercise is one of the best things that you can do. I mean, that's just a general tool for life, but getting out for a run in the morning is one of the best ways to clear your head. When I first set up the business, I used to go for a run around Glasgow Green, and actually I started running before I even knew that I was setting up a business. I just knew that I wanted something different, and I must have looked like an absolute idiot because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have any proper running gear. The first time I went out, I nearly broke my leg biking out in trainers that weren't running. I didn't know there's a difference between trainers and running trainers, so I just went out in like normal trainers. God, it was horrible. I can't run. I don't know how to run, so I just looked like I was being chased around Glasgow Green. I'm sure there was a few calls put into the police for them to come and help this poor lassie that was just running around in circles, getting out of breath and throwing up every couple of minutes because she couldn't handle it. So that was my first experience of, getting right back into the running on a regular basis. And it really helped. It clears your head. It gives you that clarity that you need. It's stress relieving. It's a great way to get yourself that burst of energy. So if you're feeling tired, if you go to the gym instead of having a coffee, it will give you that energy that you need to get through the next few hours. But that's all easier said than done, right? I can't remember the last time I thought in the afternoon, I'm really tired, I really want a coffee. Oh, I know, I'll go to the gym, right? I've never done that. I've always just had a coffee because it's the easy option, or I've had some sugar because I've needed something to keep going. But that short-term thinking can lead to long-term pain. If you can, please try and involve a healthy routine into your day. Please try and get out and about. Don't be stuck at the laptop all day and getting that kind of feeling of you're not getting anywhere. Get out, go for a walk, clear your head, get out in the fresh air, go meet somebody and don't have a coffee. Have a green tea or just have a water. Make sure you hydrate yourself, make sure you're making good food choices. And this seems really, really silly. Like when you first start out, you'll be like, well, what difference does it make if I have a couple of beers? What difference does it make if I have a couple of coffees? And it doesn't if you have a couple. That's totally fine. I'm not saying not to enjoy yourself. As a business, we always have a couple of beers on a Friday afternoon to celebrate the end of the week, and that's totally fine. But just watch when you're working on your own and you're using alcohol maybe as a way to cope with the stress of that day. Just watch it doesn't become too much, because it can affect your performance, it can affect your overall health, it can affect your mental well-being, and the dangers of alcohol are well known. I'm not going to talk about that. It's more just specific to this when you're setting up a business. You need everything, you need all your wits about you, you need everything that you can get in your corner with you, fighting just to get through everything that's going to get thrown at you. And if your mind's not on it 100% and you're not focused and you're not clear and you're not at your fittest, you might just fall at some hurdles that otherwise you would be able to get over. And I don't want to see that happen. So one thing to take away from today, just try and get a wee bit healthier. Try not have so much sugar, try not have so much caffeine. Move to Kuwait, that definitely helps with the alcohol. And enjoy it, but please try and build in some healthy habits into your day. You will thank me for it after year 2, I promise you. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, guys. I'll see you in Dubai tomorrow, where I can't promise I won't be having a wee sneaky beer. See you later, bye.